Heatwave 8 is going to be the biggest NASB2 event of the year. This event is just, it's important for NASB. It's important for us as a community. And most importantly, it's important for those who like money. NASB2 at Heatwave 8 is going to have a prize pool of $1,000. That's a pot bonus. So including the entrance, the amount of money that you sign up for bracket or however much money that is distributed, this prize pool could get a lot higher as well. But that's a lot of money for an offline LAN, and definitely the most this game has seen in quite a long time. We've already been off hot in the trails since Pressure Point, one of our major events this year, Combo Breaker, and Frosty Faustings, and it's looking like Heatwave will be one of the ones to close it out for the end of the year. This event will likely be the last event on our circuit for the offline NASB2 scene and the rankings overall this year. This event isn't just important for us, as from what we've heard on Twitter from multiple TOs who ran this event last year and all the years prior, Heatwave 7 was supposed to be the last one. And that's really scary to hear, as both for NASB and for Rivals, there isn't a lot of huge grassroots events out there. For NASB, it's basically non-existent. We have to partner with anyone that's willing to have us in. And for that, I'm very thankful, as somebody who runs many tournaments for the scene. But it's also very scary for those who aren't capable or just want to go to an event, right? But for Heatwave, we want to support them in any way we can. And it's important not only for NASB showing up to this event, showing that, hey, we matter, we care, we want to support this. It's important for us to show up for Heatwave, to show that we want Heatwave. We want another one. We want to be able to go to this again for Heatwave 9, as well as support the TOs that run it, because if it's not possible to do, then, you know, like, why would you continue doing it, right? It's so impossible as a TO to be able to do an event like this year over year if, in terms of the cost to entrant count, in terms of the revenue you're making, you know, what's the point in doing it? And that's a really scary thing to accept, is that no matter what you do, you're not going to get the entrant count, right, to make something sustainable. And it seems like through the voice community and just maybe somehow through last year's Heatwave 7, maybe it was barely possible. I know that there's a change in the venue. It's a bigger venue. It'll be cheaper to go as well compared to last year's price of entry. So that's really awesome to see. So hopefully, though, that means that the TOs make more money to be able to make it possible to go than it will be from prior ones. You know, I think that that's really important for them to be able to become sustainable as well. So this event is on StartGG. Just look up Heatwave 8. It's already up and has a bunch of entrants. It got 69 entrants already, and this event was only announced last weekend. So there's plenty of time between now and the start of the event, which is November 14th, of Friday. And you definitely should come back out. Run back, a new platform fighter on the block will be there with a $1,000 prize pool. NASB 1, with its top 6 being streamed as well, will be happening on Friday. Rivals Workshop PC, Rivals of Aether doubles. There's tiebreakers. There's Rivals singles for PC. There's NASB 2 as well. Tekken 8 with a $500 pop bonus. Rivals of Aether 2 doubles. Rivals of Aether 2 singles. And then so many other events going on as well. The event's going to have a lot of really good players as well for NASB coming out. I know Squibble, the best player of NASB 1, is coming. He's also signed up for NASB 2 for the first time in, I believe, like 2 years. I don't know if he's played in a NASB 2 event in a very long time, which is really crazy to see. We've got Thunder's Rain coming in. We've got Cake Assault coming in for Rivals of Aether. Sago, one of the best El Tigres and Zims to ever do it, is coming back for Rivals of Aether and NASB 2. Juno, who top 8'd last year and is one of the best Donatello mains. We've got so many players coming in. So UX as well, local talent, Hypercrasher, Matador, Happy Milla's first offline appearance, Alpha Stone will be there, Senpak. There's going to be so many big names coming in for the attendance of this event. And it's important that you guys all show up, because whether or not we know that our efforts will make a difference in making this the last Heatwave or not, one thing's for sure is that if you show up, you'll have been at the last offline event for NASB2 this year and the last Heatwave ever. So we want to make this the biggest, most talented, most player stacked event, just in terms of numbers, in terms of top player attendance, in terms of TOs, in terms of commentators, in terms of everyone. We want the whole 9 yards. We want your support for this event. And I think it's going to be a really good event. This event treated us really well for both games last year. And I think they're going to be doing the same thing for us this year, especially if we show out well and show out big in our support for this event. And yeah, that's my spiel for today. It's not really a traditional video, but events like this, these like smaller, like quote unquote grassroots focused events where they're created by people in the community for their communities, is important to like seriously support, because these are the events that they will do above and beyond what other events won't do for you. They'll bring the higher end setups. They will do like justice in terms of stream, in terms of the right commentators. They won't bat an eye in terms of like changing something for the betterment of the community. I know for a fact they're already using our specific NASB2 rule set, which is awesome. And this isn't really a normal video that I would do, but I just think it's super important this year that we make sure that we support the efforts of SBS and his crew with this event, like severely. They always treat us well. I've worked with him on a couple events with like Plot Fight and other events as well in the past. And he just does an incredible job for the Rivals scene, and unlike anyone that has ever done it, honestly. So just seriously, I think it's important to support him and this event. Like, they're awesome. They seriously care about NASB, and they always will as long as we show out. So not only for them, but do it for me. I want this to be a good end of the year event. It'll be a fun thing to commentate and TO, and it'll be nice to meet you all there. This is one of those events where it's not so big to where you won't be able to find me. I'm like on the same side of the venue you are, because there's a NASB section, of course, and it'll be awesome. It's unlike any event you'll ever go to. It's very tight knit, but not tight space. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of room for us to just hang out, do friendlies. I plan on doing maybe a crew battle. If enough people from each region show up, we'll do region-based crew battles of 3 people per bracket, as well as maybe an off-the-books doubles bracket. But we need enough people that are interested to show out for either NASB1 or NASB2 doubles. So if that's something you would like to do, let me know, and we will make it possible. So, yeah. There's also a kickball tournament going on. I guess PugX is organizing that off the books as well. He's doing kickball. So if you'd like to play kickball with PugX, you'll definitely need to find the sign-up link for that as well. But seriously, go out to this event, support this event, and let's do some offline NASB2. Yeah, also, sorry I have not been around for much lately. I've just been really busy. Behind the scenes, just working on some stuff and just my personal life and everything. So I don't really talk about that too much in my videos, but I've just been busy, you know. I'm not going away from NASB anytime soon, nothing like that. And like, I know some of the content I also posted recently was just VODs for like a few quick matches, but that's just a game I'm supporting, man. Like, I've always been somebody that supports the little guy, you know. So it's just, well, one thing more that I'm doing behind the scenes. So if you like a few quick matches or have never heard of it, definitely support that game, and definitely support NASB too, because I think that the more of us that show out, the more of us that scratch their back, the more our back will be scratched in the near future. So definitely consider that as well. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out in your support of me. And if you'd like to stay updated on Heatwave, I'll be talking about more in the coming months and weeks as it gets closer and closer to the event. And I'll see you all very soon. Thanks for watching.